People who often drive taxis at night know that if you meet a woman who looks the same but is wearing different clothes on the road, it's likely you've encountered a ghost. The taxi driver in front of us is just like that. Every time he stops at a station, he meets the same woman, but she appears in different clothes. Soon after, the driver died in a car accident. Not long after, the company shut down this midnight route. However, one day a new driver came to the company. He urgently needed money to pay for his mother's surgery, so he immediately asked the station master to let him drive the cancelled midnight route. He said the route had many passengers, and he could earn money quickly for his mother's treatment. Hearing this, the station master couldn't refuse the young man, so he agreed to his request. But just as the young man was about to start his shift, the station master gave him 3 conditions. At that moment, the young man felt uneasy, but thinking about his mother's surgery, he went back to his dormitory to change his clothes and prepare to go. However, his good friend stopped him, saying the midnight route was very strange. The person who had an accident before died on this day. He told the young man not to drive today, but the young man thought it was just a folk tale and said there were no ghosts or demons in the world. Then he ignored his friend's advice and walked towards the bus. His concerned friend followed him. When he tried to stop the young man again, a black dog suddenly appeared in front of him. The young man drove the bus to the midnight route, but he didn't realize he was about to die. When the bus reached the first stop, there was no one there. Seeing this, the young man closed the door and continued driving. Soon, the bus arrived at the second stop, but when he opened the door, he found no one there either. He felt strange and soon arrived at the third stop, only to find it empty as well. At that moment, he remembered what the station master had said about the route having many passengers at midnight. But now, after passing 3 stops, he had seen no one. Thinking about this, the young man felt a chill run down his spine. He continued to the 4th stop, and as he approached it, he saw a tombstone next to the stop. Seeing this, he was shocked. As he opened the door, the lights in the bus started flickering, and a strange cold wind blew in. Now, the route only had 2 more stops, the 5th and 6th. When he reached the 5th stop, the atmosphere became tense. There were already passengers waiting at the 5th stop. The young man felt something was wrong, but he didn't think much of it. However, when he reached the 6th stop, there were still several people waiting. As he opened the door, 2 mysterious women got on the bus. Seeing this, the young man didn't think much of it. But as he continued driving forward, a black dog suddenly ran out and blocked the bus's way, barking at it. He looked around both sides but saw nothing unusual. Then he remembered what the station master had said, that he should only stop at the stations and nowhere else. So he rolled down the window to try to scare the dog away, but the dog kept barking at the bus. With no choice, the young man threw a piece of ham to the dog, but the dog still wouldn't leave. Seeing this, the passengers on the bus felt it was unlucky. Just as the young man didn't know what to do, the mysterious woman who had boarded earlier came to his side and said, "Let me get off." The bus was about to reach the final stop, and at this moment, there were people on the bus.